Why do some forests look like giant checkerboards from space? It's not a glitch and it's not AI. These squares are a legacy of logging that raised big questions about how we manage forests today. The lighter squares are privately owned and logged. The darker ones are public lands with older, diverse forests. But here's the kicker. The difference isn't just visual. Logged forests actually don't start to absorb carbon for about 20 years. But older forests are always storing carbon. They're vital carbon sinks, which in turn help to curb climate change. But we still need timber, so what do? Privately owned land is logged about every 45 years in the Pacific Northwest, where we have a lot of old and large trees that store a lot of carbon. And Dr. Bev Law has a simple solution.
And let them grow to 80 years instead of 40, 45 years.
Bev's research shows that by increasing the harvest interval from 45 years to around 80 to 90 years, we can increase the carbon stored, which will in turn help to curb climate change, and we can still get the wood products that we use and enjoy. But that only solves a problem with about half of the squares on the checkerboard, because many of the darker publicly owned squares are still under threat. And the most efficient way that we can use forests as a tool for climate change mitigation is by keeping the old forests in those darker areas standing. For more info on how forests can help us to remove and store carbon from the atmosphere, check out the latest episode of Weathered on PBS Terra.